Now, first thing we're going to talk about today in terms of energy consumption and reducing it is this little guy right here, the condensing unit inside of your central air system. There's an organization called ASHRAE. That stands for the American Society of Heating, Refrigerating, and Air Conditioning Engineers. It's kind of a long acronym, but what they've done is there's 7,500 of those engineers nationwide. They've done studies on air conditioners. Now what they found, you buy a brand new condenser and put it on your home, you're going to lose 7% efficiency year number 1. Let's say it was 100% efficient, now it's 93% efficient. Year number 2, they say you're going to lose an additional 5%. So you've owned it 2, you've lost 12% efficiency. Year number 3, beyond, is 2% efficiency loss, up to 30 to 40% in efficiency loss. Now you can do the math on your own unit. If it's 6 years old or 10 years old or 20 years old, do the math on your efficiency loss. But the real question is, why does that happen? The issue, according to the ASHRAE study, is an issue called oil fouling. Now inside of that system, there's 2 things. One is a lubrication, the other is a refrigerant. The compressor motor's job is to move that refrigerant through the system. But over time, just like this bottom left-hand corner photo, we get a decreased flow of that refrigerant due to the fact that the lubrication inside is actually building up on the inside of that coil line, the supply line to your furnace and the return line coming back. Now what that means is, or I like to use the example of clogged arteries in a body. If I have clogged arteries in my body, what happens to my heart? It takes it longer to circulate the blood throughout my entire system, and it causes all sorts of issues: stroke, heart attack, shortness of breath, potentially death. And so those are the issues caused by cholesterol buildup. Well, unfortunately, that little unit outside that's designed to keep your house cool in the summer is running into the same exact problem. It just happens to be with the lubrication. So the question becomes, how do we address that oil fouling or that buildup of quote-unquote cholesterol on the interior of those lines? We use a synthetic additive called KoolMaxx. Its job is to be cholesterol medication for your air conditioner. It breaks up the oil that's adhered to the inside of those lines, and it applies a thin layer so it can't adhere in the future. Now what that does is a few benefits. Number 1, it increases the flow as well as decreasing the wear and tear on your compressor motor. But the result that homeowners see inside of their home is it actually lowers the vent temperature blowing into your house by 6 to 9 degrees. If I'm pumping colder air into your home when that air conditioner is running, naturally the house cools off faster, the system doesn't run as long, and we save wear and tear on that unit. In turn, that means we save money.